Laura, congratulations on another stellar performance. What did it take from you? Because this character goes in so many directions.
Oh, well, all it takes is this perfect of a screenplay, frankly, that I think all of us as actors would agree it was a gift just to read it. And then to find these characters with Noah, who I think he felt very specific about. And, there was no gray area in terms of who Nora is, what she wants to achieve, her belief system, and she's right, which is the most shocking part of it, is, just when you're reading it and you're thinking, oh my God, this is so outrageous, but it's accurate, which is, I think, why she's so fun to play.
It's nice to see a woman represented who is being tough, because that's her job description. I was wondering, in your life, was there a moment when you found your voice, and maybe something that you could give us an example of?
Life is a series of moments, right? And so for me, I would say that some of the roles I've been given have been incredible gifts toward finding my own voice. When you're raised with all these old standards of, girls should be seen and not heard, be a lady, don't be precocious, all of those things in childhood that can be quite damaging, I think, for young women to come into their voice and power. It's quite delicious when you are not only raised by your fierce parents, but you're raised by David Lynch and Peter Bogdanovich and all the filmmakers who came into my life when I was entering womanhood to sort of give me these, ferocious, interesting, dynamic women to learn from and find parts of myself in.
There is a great speech where she talks about imperfect motherhood. And I think society holds women very harshly in having to be perfect, which nobody can possibly be. Do you want to talk a little bit about that concept and what it's like as a mom, the pressure that brings?
Well, to me, the speech is flawless and absolutely accurate, and that's why it makes it shocking and funny, but it sits with you because you realize there's so much truth in it. I think we can all agree that when describing people, you always hear, oh God, he's amazing. He's very ambitious, handsome. She's really ambitious. It's just the nature of how ambition is still a dirty word, often when it comes to a female politician, public figure, which is interesting, because I want my daughter to be ambitious in the same way I want my son to be. But even as a seemingly progressive parent, there's a little bit of a, perhaps a judgment about it being alarming in a young lady. So hopefully we're getting rid of that, and I love getting to play a character who is determined to win, needs to be boss, is holding empathy, but as a tool to win her case. It's complicated, but really delicious.
I think you perfectly described your character. Thank you so much. Always a pleasure talking.
You too.